पुरुष जो आहे तो फक्त दृष्टा आहे. क्रियेमध्ये त्याचा काही भाग नाही, हालचालीमध्ये त्याचा काही भाग नाही.
We have to consider the world, the experience of world, and we. The experience of the world is the experience of cosmic substance. The Purusha or the cosmic spirit is only a witness. All the activities are because of the Prakriti. The Purusha doesn't take part in any activity.
प्रकाशमान झाली नाही तोपर्यंत हा सर्व प्रकृतीचा नाच थैतयात चालू आहे.
For convenience, we will call the Purusha as the Sadguru. As long as the Sadguru is silent, all the activity and the dance is of the Prakriti.
कायेमध्ये मी पुरुष आहे, स्त्री आहे, ही नावं आहे ती प्रकृतीची नाव आहे. कायेची नाव आहे, देहाची नाव आहेत.
In the body, I am man, I am woman. These are the names of the Prakriti, names of the body. Sadguru is beyond all this. He is not in this consciousness.
त्या प्रकृतीला पुन्हा तीन गुणाचं नाव दिलेलं आहे. पंची वागते मी वागते प्रकृती.
This cosmic substance or Prakriti is named as gunas to describe her actions and behavior. In order to get acquainted with Prakriti, the mention of darkness and light, sun and darkness is made here. Day and night is also indicated.
रात्र हे अज्ञान अंधार आहे आणि सूर्य हे ज्ञान आहे. जेव्हा गुरुकृपेने ज्ञान प्रकाश होतो तेव्हा अंधारूपी रात्र उचेनाशी होते.
The night or darkness indicates ignorance. Sun and light indicates knowledge. When there is illumination due to Sadguru, the darkness or night becomes invisible.
तेव्हा अंधार म्हणजे रात्र, रात्र म्हणजे अज्ञान, ही माया, ही प्रकृती आणि हेच अज्ञान.
Darkness or ignorance is to imagine that as true which we are not. We are formless, but to imagine that we have a form. This is all darkness, Maya, Prakriti.
दोन्ही आहे पण त्याचा त्याचा मेळ नाही आहे. दिवस आणि रात्र ह्याचा त्याचा मेळ नाही. तसा पुरुष आणि प्रकृती ह्याचा मेळ नाही.
Just as day and night don't come together, similarly, the Purusha and the Prakriti, they don't come together. The Purusha remains hidden or is unmanifest, and Prakriti is manifest. Prakriti is considered as a fold of which the ego or the I am body identity gives protection.
काया दुर्गाचे रक्षण करणारा, काया दुर्गा चालवणारा. अभिमान म्हणजे अहंकार. साधा असा त्याचा आता आकार हे आपले रूप आहे असं मानून जो आहे, देह आकार हे आपले रूप आहे असे मानून जो आहे, असे जो मानतो आहे, असे मानतो आहे तोपर्यंत तो अहंकार आहे आणि तो रात्र आहे.
Body is the fort and the ego is its protector. Ego means I am body, I have a form. I am the body, I have a form. And this itself is darkness, ignorance. The day is away. When it shines, the ignorance of body identity, that I have a form, I am the body, this ignorance will be known, and the truth that I don't have a form, that will be clear. It will then be clear that I am not the body, I don't have a form. With that, it will also be clear that I am not a man, I am not a woman. I am the body is my form, itself is the ego, that will go.
काळ नाहीसा होत. तसंच गुरु गुरुप्रकाश झाल्यानंतर ज्ञानाचे अंधकारमय अहंकार अदृश्य होतो.
With Guru's illumination, without any effort, without any movement, the ego, the darkness vanishes. Similar to with the rising of the sun, the night vanishes spontaneously. It is like that.
काया वेळी आपल्याला माणूस मानलेला आहे, हा प्रकृतीचा गुण आहे आणि त्या गुणाने अधिकार तिथे घेतलेला आहे. काय आपल्याला बाहेर अहंकार असे नाव दिलेलं आहे.
Earlier, the ego was established unknowingly. Unknowingly, the form of the body was accepted as our form. That was ignorance. This identity was firmly established.
प्रकाशवान आहे, तो ज्ञान सूर्य आहे.
With the body identity comes whether you are a man or a woman. When you are not the body, you are not the man or the woman. You are the illumination in the body. Bhagwan, which is like a sun, the Jnana Surya, the knowledge sun.
त्याचा प्रसाद मिळेपर्यंत आकारच आपण आहे असे मानून, स्त्री महापुरुष आपण आहे असे मानून तो व्यवहार करतो आणि त्याच ओळखीने त्याचे प्राण सोडले.
Before realizing this, the ignorant identifies with the body and finally dies with the same conviction. When one dies with this identity, he remains in the field of Prakriti, the cosmic substance, and Maya, the illusion. He can't go beyond Maya.
तो प्रकृतीचा गुण आहे आणि तो केवळ अज्ञान म्हणजे अंधार म्हणजे अज्ञान आहे. फक्त इथून ठेवा.
Whatever you do with this identity, it is all the quality of Prakriti, the cosmic substance. It is ignorance, darkness. Just remember this.
That's why
I am man or woman. This memory of yours, this remembrance of yours is useless. This acquaintance or knowledge of yours is useless. This knowledge of yours is of no use. After sunrise, the darkness is of no use.
अज्ञान अंधकार म्हणून असलेली प्रकृती, दुसऱ्या शब्दाने माया, आपणच अदृश्य होते. गानवारी लागत नाही.
Darkness cannot obstruct you. With your conviction that you are not the body, the Prakriti and Maya, they vanish. There is no need to drive them away. After sunrise, the darkest night vanishes.
नाहीची झालेली दिसते, पण कुठे गेली काय गेली हे पण नाही. का दाखवत रे ती मिथ्या आहे.
The night goes away, but where? We don't know because it is false. There is no need to drive it away. The darkness is false, but as long as the sun doesn't rise, darkness appears true. Darkness means our conviction that we are man or woman. Darkness means ignorance, means our belief that we are man or woman, and that is Prakriti.
ज्ञानाला, त्या ज्ञानाला छबी नाही. कोणत्याही ज्ञानाला छबी आहे. तिखट, आंबट, खारट, गोड या स्वादाला छबी आहे का?
Self is luminous. It has no form, no shape. Knowledge is my nature. It has no shape. No knowledge has any shape. The taste of hot, sweet and sour, does it have a shape? Are they visible?
पदार्थाला रूप आहे, पण पदार्थातील गुणाला रूप नाही.
The material or substance has a shape, but its qualities have no shape. When you see something, you have knowledge about it. But is that knowledge visible? Can you show that knowledge to somebody? You can describe your knowledge to others by words, but you cannot show it to others.
पण ते पुण्याच्या ज्ञानाला छबी नाही, म्हणजे रूप नाही, आकार नाही, आकार रूप नाही, असे जे आहे याच्यामध्ये त्याला भगवान म्हटलं आहे.
Your beingness has no shape, no form, and that is termed Bhagwan, that is luminous supreme being. It is called Vasudev, God, Ishvara, Brahma.
आणि हे ब्रह्म म्हणजे तुम्ही असं ते ज्ञान जेव्हा ओळखले, कोणी ओळखले? ज्ञानाने ज्ञानाला ओळखले.
And this Brahma is your beingness, your knowledge I am. When this is realized, who realizes? Your beingness, your knowledge I am. Then the body identity is forgotten. When the beingness knows itself, the body identity is forgotten.
आता त्या वेळेला काय आपले रूप आहेत हे विसरल्याबरोबर अहंकार गेला, वगैरे अहंकार गेला.
When the body identity goes, the ego also goes effortlessly. Without chopping it off, the ego goes. The concept that I have a form goes away. When the concept goes, it means the protector of the fold vanishes, is killed. The ego was there because of your acceptance of it.
तेव्हा त्याच्यातून तो गेला असं जे काय वाटते तो कोण आहे?
Everyone knows that one is not the body. When the body dies, the vital breath has left the body. Who has left the body? Other than that, the vital breath has left the body. But our beingness, our self, has not left.
ज्ञान स्वरूप असल्यामुळे तो गेला नाही आणि आला नाही. प्राण गेला, काया निर्जीव झाली.
The vital breath has left the body, but self is of the nature of knowledge. It has not left. The body has become unconscious. The body has become inert. For the self, there is no coming or going.
प्राण सापड झाला, आत्मा आला नाही गेला.
The body was then cremated and it vanished. The vital breath also vanished. The vital breath became all pervasive. The self did not come or go. This is a fact or reality. Listen to it.
जसे स्थूल सूक्ष्म कारण महाकारण त्या देहाचे चार देह कल्पलेले आहेत.
The body is said to have 4 bodies: gross, subtle, causal, and great causal. This is just for clarity. In fact, there is nothing like body.
ते अन्नाचा सत्वाचा आकारच जे आहे.
The food eaten takes a form, that is the body. The body is made of food essence. Just as sugar is sweet, the quality of this food essence is consciousness or beingness. The quality of the food juice is memory, beingness. Knowingness, beingness is the quality of the food essence. As long as the food juice is there, there is beingness. And when it dries up, the beingness also goes.
हा सुद्धा प्रकृती धर्मामध्ये येतो, मूळ मायेच्या प्रकृती गुणामध्ये येतो आहे.
This is the quality of the primary illusion. Just as milk is turned into butter and then ghee, similarly, the food essence has turned into luster, brilliancy, and warmth.
तेजवान झालेला आहे आणि ते तेजवान असेपर्यंत आपण आहे असे ध्यानात असते.
So long as these qualities of the food essence they are there, the sense of being lasts. Our beingness is the quality of the food essence.
साखरेचा पाक ओळखता, पाक म्हणून त्याला रूप आहे, पण पाकात असलेला गुण म्हणून जे ज्ञान, गोड हा गुण, गोडी हा गुण त्याच्यात आहे, त्याला दर्शन रूप आहे का?
The beingness has no form. The sugar juice has a form, but the sweetness of sugar has no form. The food essence in the body gives rise to sense of being of somebody. The food essence is formed out of the five elements and it comes from the earth. On the earth there are various types of grasses, out of which two are wheat and rice. Then there are fruits and leaves, which are all used by human beings and also other animals. When this food material is consumed by the body, in the juice that is assimilated, there is this quality of beingness.
जोपर्यंत रस शुद्ध आहे तोपर्यंत काया व्यवस्थित इंद्रिय व्यवस्थित सगळं काय त्याच्यामध्ये त्या रसामध्ये जेव्हा दोष निर्माण होतो तेव्हा आजार आला.
When the food juices are healthy and pure, the beingness is there. With impurities, sickness begins. With the beginning of the bodily sickness, the mental sickness also starts. The bodily sickness is termed Vyadhi and the mental Adhi. The doctors and Vaidyas have studied the body and know it. They remove the disturbance in the body and set it right. And this is turned into ease. When the body is set right and there is no pain or any problem, the mind also becomes all right. This bodily or mental sickness is the quality of Prakriti, the cosmic substance. That is the point to be mentioned.
आणि कायारूप सत्वामध्ये सत्वाचा भाग होतोय. आपण असल्याची याद, आपण असल्याची आठवण, आपण असल्याची जाणीव, आपण असल्याचे ज्ञान.
In this food essence, the essence of milk, these become part of the body, and in this essence there is the quality of your beingness, your memory. But all these are the qualities of Prakriti, Maya. They are not the self.
तेव्हा तो प्रकृती धर्म प्रकृती झालेला.
This knowledge is realized by Guru's grace and one becomes separate or aloof from Prakriti and Maya.
आणि जाणीव दिल्यानंतर जाणीव होते म्हणून ती जाणीव तुम्ही देहाच्या रूपाने मानता. देहाच्या रूपाने जोपर्यंत मानता तोपर्यंत मला मरण आहे.
The food essence gives you your beingness, but you identify yourself with the body. You consider yourself to be the body, and the result is death. Once you realize that you are not the body, you transcend all the three gunas.
सत्वाच्या अंतर्यामी वागणे हा गुण आहे आणि वागण्याचा अभिमान घेणे खात्याचा मान केलं मी आमचं केलं मी तमकं केलं हा तमगुण आहे. त्याला पण हा सत्वाचाच गुण आहे.
Sattva gives you the sense of being, Raja gives you activity, and Tama claims doership. All these are qualities of the food essence, the Sattva, which gives you your beingness. And then come actions due to the mental modifications, and then all the activities happen.
तुम्हाला जाणवते पण जाणवत्या कशाचा गुण आहे तुम्हाला तुम्ही कधी बघत नाही.
You know, but due to what this knowingness exists, that you don't see.
आणि ते गुरुकृपेशिवाय कधी कळणार नाही.
Without the grace of the Guru, it cannot be known.
म्हणजे त्याला होकारी येतो. तसं याच्यामध्ये तो सत्वाचा गुण तुम्हाला शून्य हात दर्शवितो.
To give an example, sometimes in villages, somebody feels vomiting sensation. It is due to the biting of a type of insect normally which bites cows, buffaloes. This insect, when it bites a human being, a vomiting sensation remains. It can't be removed easily. That insect cannot be removed. But as long as the insect bites, the vomiting sensation is there. Similarly, your sense of being is due to the food essence quality. But your true being is beyond it. Now, beingness is the quality of the food essence. You don't consider yourself even as the beingness, but as the body in which the food essence is there.
शरीर आपल्या रूपाने तुम्ही असं मानता तोपर्यंत तुम्हाला जन्म मरणाची आहेत असं जगासाठी सांगतात.
As long as you consider yourself as the body, you have birth and death, as pointed out by Vedas and Shrutis. The knower doesn't know this, means he doesn't accept this. For him, there is no birth. Then what is the question of death? There is no death also. But that is not a hearsay, that is his own knowledge. But when you consider yourself as not the body, but the beingness, the knowingness, the Ishvara principle, but even then, that is because of the Sattva Guna, the food essence, the Guna, Sattva Guna, out of the three gunas.
त्रिगुणातील सत्वगुण कोणालाही आपण असल्याची जाणीव देतो, जग असल्याची जाणीव देतो. जेव्हा
Out of the three gunas, it is the Sattva Guna which gives you your beingness and also knowledge of the world.
तसेच रजोगुण आणि तमोगुण हे कार्य करतात.
The activities are also made to happen. But just as our two hands do the work, the Raja and Tama Guna, they do the activities. The Raja and Tamo Guns, they do the work of Sattva Guna and not yours or ours. The Jnani knows and he never considers himself involved in any action, movements and work.
तसेच हे पदार्थ दिसतात दगड माती म्हणजे आपण नव्हे. हे स्पष्ट.
He doesn't accept it. Just as you see all objects here around and you know that you are not that. It is similar to that.
म्हणजे हा सत्वाचा गुण आहे तर काही गोष्टी चिकटलेली आहे म्हणून ओकार येते. हा सत्वाचा गुण आहे, सत्वाचा गुण आहे म्हणून आपण असल्याचे जाणवते.
With Guru's grace, he came to know himself and that this knowingness is the quality of the food essence, just as there is vomiting due to that insect bite.
सत्वाचा गुण आहे म्हणून आपण असल्याचे जाणवते. ज्याला जाणवते तर तो गुणापैकी नव्हे, गुणातीत आहे.
One who knows the beingness is beyond the beingness.
गुणातीत आहे.
In short, this knowingness is the quality of Prakriti and not that of self.
आकार नाही तेव्हा अहंकार नाही. आकार आहे म्हणून अहंकार आहे असा मी आहे हा त्याचा अर्थ आहे.
Because of the body and to take it as my form, there is ego. When there is no form, there is no ego. Ahankar means I am the body, it is my form.
असं आहे. त्याच्यावर प्रकृती थोडावली आहे.
The conviction that I am the body and body is my form, because of this, the Prakriti has become strong. When one knows that body is not my form, it is the form of the food essence, and I amness is the quality of the food essence. I am neither the body nor this quality of food essence. When one knows this, he goes beyond the fourth.
अहंकारापलीकडे गेला, जन्मापलीकडे गेला, मरणापलीकडे गेला.
One goes beyond the ego, beyond birth, beyond death. All this happens spontaneously on the spot. For him, there is no coming and going. But for all this, there is need for the grace of the Guru.
प्रकृतीला त्या अहंकाराने निर्भयता दिलेली आहे. सगळं सगळं कर्मक्रिया आपल्या अंगावर घेतो अहंकार. जेव्हा हे माझे रूप आहे ही कल्पना, जेव्हा माझे रूप आहे खात्री, जेव्हा हेच माझे रूप आहे हा निश्चय, हा तो दुर्गीचा राखणदार अहंकार आहे.
The Prakriti or the cosmic substance gets strength and fearlessness because of the ego, which takes all the things as its own doing. It takes credit for all action. It says, I am the body. Body is my form. I am doing everything. He is the protector of the fourth.
मग त्याच्यामध्ये सर्व भोग नाना प्रकारचे अंकटंग आशा इच्छा वासना हे सर्व विषय त्याच्यामध्ये भरलेले आहेत.
This ego is full of hopes, desires, and cravings. The ego is surrounded by all these.
हेच आपल्या रूपाची खात्री, हाच अहंकार. आणि त्याच्यामध्ये सर्व विषय धिंगाणा घालताय.
All the time body centered. I am the body. Conviction that I am the body. Body is my form. That is the ego. When this is so, all the desires for sense objects have a field there. When we will know that we are not the body, we will also know that we are not the three gunas, sattva, raja, tama.
तेव्हा जगातील अशा इच्छा वासना अदृश्य होती.
Then worldly hopes, desires, and cravings will vanish. This happens for him. But if body is taken as the identity, along with the knowingness of the food juices, come all the hopes, desires, and cravings. The beingness identifies with the body. But beingness is the quality of the food essence. If we are not the food essence, how can we be the beingness?
सत्व आपण नव्हे, सत्वाचा गुण आपण नव्हे, म्हणून हे जाणणारा गुणापर्यंत.
When you come to know what sattva is, and also with your knowledge that you are not the sattva, you go beyond beingness.
गुणविरहित आकार रहित त्याला जन्म मरणानंतर तुमका आहे कुठे?
One who is beyond beingness and one who has no form, how can he have birth or death?
तुम्ही प्रेरित होते याच्या करता गुरुची आज्ञा पाळावी. प्राणापर्यंत नाम 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 मंत्र सारखं चालू ठेवा.
This can happen with Guru's grace. That's why follow your Guru. Take more care to chant his Guru mantra. Enough for today. Jai Guru, Jai Guru.